DC News Now, we're talking about a warm start to the day. We're into the upper 40s to low 50s for your Friday morning. Later on today, we're seeing the return of those 60s on the map yet again, but we're going to be tracking a few of those passing showers. More details on the timing of those coming up.
Also coming up this morning, a man is in custody after a report of sexual assault on a metro train. Where the investigation stands this morning.
Plus, new video this morning after a student at a D.C. school is robbed at gunpoint. What we are learning about the investigation.
And new details in the deadly car crash earlier this week on Rock Creek Parkway. What we know this morning.
The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, it's almost 6 o'clock on this Friday morning. Happy Friday to you. Thanks for joining us. I'm Corey James.
Good morning. I'm Tanaya Wright. We're going to start you off with a live look outside. It's going to be a nice morning out there, but you can't tell yet, Jackie.
Yeah, you can't tell. Still dark out there. We're not close to sunrise just yet. Sunrise a little bit after 7 this morning, so we have a little bit more than an hour to go. But in terms of temperatures, though, those are starting off on the mild side, although we're not tracking that sunshine out there just yet. We're starting off upper 40s to low 50s. We're right at the 50-degree mark in D.C. 52 in Manassas. We're upper 40s in Hagerstown. Lower 40s, though, over towards Frederick. Much of the area running 15, even close to 30 degrees warmer than we were yesterday morning at this time. So it's a noticeable difference, and you'll notice it as you're stepping out the door. We're also seeing the wind picking up right now between 5 to 10 miles per hour, but no sustained winds out towards Kaiser, picking up at least 20 miles per hour out that way. Satellite and radar is showing a few of those showers did slide by parts of north central Maryland, even over towards the eastern panhandle, but back out towards the west, batch of rain that'll be sliding in. So get towards later on this morning into the early afternoon. Thinking right around midday, a few of those showers will slide by, and out of the cold front swings through later on this evening. That could also spark up a few more chances for some showers. More details coming up. Shanika's here with a look at the roadways. How's traffic at this hour?
Well, the Capitol Beltway in Northern Virginia still running very well. This is a hot spot, though, right past Braddock Road, so do watch for delays as time goes on. Let's check out Maryland BW Parkway heading north and southbound again right near 202. You're looking good as well. DC 295 is slowing down just a bit, so watch for that. Top side, lower side, no problems right now. We do have one crash though. This is in Landover off of Landover Road 202 right near 63rd, so do beware of that. 270 north and southbound all running well. Coming out of Frederick heading through Germantown, Rockville, Gaithersburg and beyond.
Shanika, thank you. Your time right now is 6:01, and your Know and Go headlines this morning. 2 men are recovering in the hospital after one was stabbed and the other shot yesterday. It happened around 4:30 in the afternoon near the Anacostia station. Now, police say the suspect stabbed a man after getting off a circulator bus. That is when a Metro Transit police officer, we're told, shot the suspect. Our Joseph Akile is live in just a few minutes with the latest.
New details this morning in a deadly crash on Rock Creek Parkway. We now know the car in which 3 people died was a Lyft rideshare. The other car involved had 44 speeding and red light tickets since May of last year. Those totaled more than $12,000 in fines. Our Lex Warris has the very latest on the investigation coming up in just a few minutes.
And Frederick County Sheriff's Office is investigating this morning after they say a woman accidentally backed over and killed her husband. It happened yesterday in Urbana. Now, the family has asked police not release the name of the man. A suspect is in custody this morning after police say he assaulted someone on a train last night. Now, police say it happened near the downtown Largo station around 9:30. Metro Police say service was not impacted. Now, police are continuing to investigate. As soon as we learn more about what took place, we will bring you the very latest right here on DC News Now. And to another violent Metro incident this morning, one by the Anacostia station, where a man was stabbed and another shot by transit police.
That is right. It all unfolded yesterday afternoon outside of the Metro station in Southeast D.C. Our Tosin Fakile is live right now outside of D.C. Police headquarters. And Tosin, another incident close to a Metro has a lot of people concerned.
Yeah, that's right, Tanaya. In fact, those who live in that area say they are tired of the violence in the district. Now, police say that incident that happened just outside the Anacostia Metro station started on a circulator bus and not a Metro bus. Police say 2 men, both in their 20s, were fighting on a circulator bus and then got off the bus by Howard Road. That's when one man pulled out a knife and stabbed the other. Detectives say a witness flagged down a Metro Transit police officer working at the Anacostia station. The officer demanded the man drop the knife. When that did not happen, the officer fired a single shot, hitting that man. another violent incident by a metro station isn't just frustrating for police who are glad that an officer was nearby to prevent things from getting worse. It's also frustrating for metro riders who use the Anacostia metro station daily.
I'm sick and tired of it. Like, I'm fed up about it. You can't go home safe, you can't go to the movies safe, you can't go nowhere and be safe.
We're thankful that the officer was here in close proximity and able to prevent the person who was being stabbed from further injury.
And because the shooting involved an officer, the MPD's investigation team of Internal Affairs Bureau is investigating the case. Now, if you remember just recently, MPD and Transit Police joined forces to prevent violence on Metro Station. Now, where this incident happened at Anacostia Metro Station is not on the list of priority stations that have additional police presence, but police do want to enforce that this incident started off on a circulator bus and not a Metro bus. Back to you.
All right, Tosin, thank you. Your time right now is 6:05. Developing now, police say a Coolidge High School student was robbed at gunpoint yesterday. Now, police say it happened while the student was walking to school, and investigators say that's when someone in a car pulled up next to him, got out of that car, and demanded the student's coat. According to officials, the student gave it up and was not hurt. Investigators say one shot was fired, but they do not believe it was intentional. So far, no description of the car or suspects. And a Frederick County man died yesterday after police say his wife accidentally backed over him in their driveway. It happened just before 4 o'clock at a home on the 4200 block of Araby Church Road in Urbana. Police say the man that they found was dead at the scene. The family has asked that they not release the man's name at this time. So far, no word on any charges.
And we continue to learn more about the deadly crash that happened earlier this week on Rock Creek Parkway. 3 people died, 2 others were sent to the hospital, and we now know the driver who died was a Lyft driver. The car at fault had more than $12,000 in unpaid speeding tickets. Our Lex War is live this morning where that crash happened. And Lex, we are finding out it's really not uncommon for vehicles with outstanding tickets to be out on the roads.
Yeah, that's right. And it's something that we see uproar about on social media nearly every time that there's a dangerous situation involving cars that gets put on the internet. That's because it's really easy to look up how many outstanding tickets any vehicle has as long as you have the license plate number. Now, this Lexus SUV that was involved in the crash, the deadly crash on Wednesday, had racked up 44 speeding and red light tickets in less than a year. The driver of this car was averaging just under 5 tickets for dangerous driving behaviors every month. And now the crash happened after the SUV sped away from an attempted traffic stop. It is still unclear why Park Police were pulling the car over, but you can't be pulled over for unpaid tickets in the city. Rather, your car can be booted for just 2 outstanding tickets, but there are stipulations for booting, such as they have to be parked on the street, not in a parking garage, and the Department of Public Works has limited resources to find and boot these cars.
You need bodies, you need, the mechanisms and resources in place to remove these vehicles and then to impound them. And I just don't think that here in the district we have the capacity really to uphold that policy.
Well, on top of the resource issue, the district has been working to enforce reciprocity with neighboring states of Virginia and Maryland. And as it stands right now, neither state will make their drivers pay the district if they have any unpaid tickets. And that's led to millions of dollars in unpaid tickets. Live in Washington, I'm Lex Juarez, DC News Now.
All right, Lex, thank you. Your time right now is coming up on 6:10. Police arrested a man they say shot and killed an off-duty security guard at a Prince George's County skating rink. Now, the shooting happened back in February last month at DMV All Skate Social in Temple Hills. 31-year-old Eugene Smith was picking up his paycheck when police say he was shot and killed outside the rink. Police say they've now charged 27-year-old Omar Smith with first and second-degree murder. Family members say Eugene was always someone who helped his community.
This did not happen to just some regular person. This guy is boots on the ground in the community every day trying to help.
Detectives believe Omar's motive was a work dispute.
Would you be able to take a guy 6'7" and play college ball?
Let me tell you something. I don't care if he's 8'4". I'm not losing to him. I am very competitive by nature, and the truth is that we beat Virginia on every single category.
All right, well, this morning, Maryland Governor Wes Moore says he is prepared to take on Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin in a basketball game and in the final push for the FBI headquarters. Now, this comes after Moore tweeted at Youngkin, who is a former college basketball player, saying, "Let's go one-on-one. Winner gets the new FBI headquarters." It's been a contentious few months between the two states, both vying for economic growth and job development that the new headquarters will bring. The potential spots are Springfield, Virginia, Landover, Maryland, and Greenbelt, Maryland. Moore says both Maryland locations are better fits for the new site that was laid out by the federal government.
We build this building in Maryland, it will be built 2 to 4 years faster than if we try to build it in Virginia. They said they're going to make the decision based on transportation assets. Well, Maryland is the only place that has nearby transportation assets that are literally within short walking distance for where the building would be built.
Moore also claims building at the Springfield, Virginia site would be more expensive. He estimates it would cost about $1 billion more to build it there.
All right, looking ahead to this weekend, exciting, the Rock and Roll Half Marathon and 5K is happening right here in the district. Here are some spots to avoid tomorrow if you're not lacing up your shoes to run. Parking and driving restrictions are in effect for parts of tonight and tomorrow. So take a look at this race map. The half marathon starts along Constitution Avenue, then up Rock Creek Park, races ahead east toward Howard University campus, and then down North Capitol Street toward the National Mall. Certain intersections along the route would be closed, so be sure to check for any local signage and check DC Police for the latest information. Have fun.